This video rocks. I know, dad jokes. Hey fish friends, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. My name is Zenzo from Tazawa Tanks. Now recently I made a video talking about aggression in African cichlids and how I managed that aggression and some situations that I had where I had to save a fish that got its butt kicked. And I talked about some things that you can do to create more harmony in your tank as far as like less aggression by either having like all males in your aquariums, there's less to fight over, overstocking so that it's harder for one fish to kind of pinpoint another fish because there's so many fish in the way, kind of like this tank behind me. I've talked about kind of like line of sight breaks, meaning that if you have an aquarium and you have like a large aquarium and you have fish on one side and fish on the other side, if you have something in the middle like a big decoration, a rock, a piece of wood, a plant or something, the fish over here can't see the fish over here, so they can't chase them all the time because they're kind of out of sight, out of mind. Now, one of the things that I didn't talk about in that video was hiding places, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk a little bit about hiding places for African cichlids and fish in general, because there are several options out there. Now, when it comes to decorations in the aquarium, a lot of us like to have things that are more aesthetically pleasing, things that look more like nature than like a piece of plastic that is obviously man-made or something like that. A lot of us like to have things that look more natural, so we'll like to look for, you know, real rocks, pieces of driftwood, etc. Sometimes those real rocks can be quite heavy, so they're not conducive to being in an aquarium, or they don't have holes in them, so you can't really like use them as like a hide for an aquarium. And in some situations, you may or may not want wood in your aquarium for tannins or other things like that. So there are options that you guys have available. One of those things is you could just take like lava rock and kind of stack them up and make your own kind of caves. Lava rock is a lot lighter. You could also buy some pre-made decorations. Some of them are larger decorations that are made to look like fake pieces of wood or fake pieces of rock, and they're usually hollow, so they don't take up as much water volume. They also are not heavy, and a lot of them have like holes in them that allow fish to swim in and out of them to create hiding spots. And then there's things like this. This is a fake cichlid rock or fake stone, and this is a rock, or it's not a rock, it's I think it's like a piece of, I'm not sure what it's made out of. It's kind of like ceramic sounding, but basically it's a fake rock that kind of feels like a rock on the outside, looks like a rock on a lot of the sides, but then there's a hole in here where obviously fish or anything else could go inside of there and hide out or spawn. Now, some fish like to have caves to hide out in. Some of them like caves to spawn in, or they just kind of want to have a place to just kind of hang out in. So I like having rocks in my aquarium that look more realistic than fake. So I've been using these rocks for quite a while. And you do want to stay tuned till the end because you want to hear about the giveaway. There's a huge giveaway with this, so anyway, stay till the end for that. But anyway, I've been using these rocks for quite a while, and they are very useful because they're light. I can stack them. They don't take up a lot of water volume, and some of my Mbuna African cichlids that are more rock dwelling will go in and out of them and kind of hide in them. I even have some really small ones in my shell dweller tanks, and they use them as well. But you can use these in other tanks as well. It doesn't have to be just for African cichlids. It can be other fish that might want to have a cave or spawn. So some of these have very small openings. They're a little bit smaller. They can be used for plecos. Some of them can be used for like apistogrammas and things like that. So anyway, there's a lot of different fish that like to have kind of a hiding spot. So this is a good option when it comes to having a place for your fish to hide that doesn't look like, you know, some man-made castle or something. Some of you might be into that, but for me, I'm not a castle and treasure chest kind of guy, so I like more of that realistic looking fish stuff. Now, obviously, there's things that you can use like plants, you can use pieces of coral, you can also use pieces of like ABS plastic or PVC. Now, I've done this in the past and I've made videos, and basically what you do is you take like a black piece of PVC or a black piece of ABS plastic that's a tube, like 1.5 inches, 2 inches in diameter, and you can drill a hole in it and put a suction cup on that, and stick it like on the side of an aquarium, and you can put it near the back, and if your background is black, it'll kind of blend right into that aquarium. And that could also be like another hide that fish can have available to kind of get away if they're being harassed and chased. All right, so now for the giveaway. Hopefully you guys stuck around for the good part. So recently I had a company reach out to me and say, hey, we are trying to get our name out there as far as our cichlid stones, and we're focusing on African cichlids right now. We would love for you to review our product. And I said, well, I'm familiar with your product. I've been using these for quite a while. I've had a few of these for years now already, so I am comfortable talking about it. But you don't have to pay me, but you have to be able to do a giveaway for my viewers, because I'm not going to do it for free. So you've got to give me something to share with all of my YouTube viewers out there. So I'm not getting paid for this. They didn't give me a dime. They sent me some rocks that I'm using in some of my aquariums. But I also told them to send me a second case, and I will give those away to my viewers. Additionally, they're also doing a discount code, so I'll put that down below. It's sunshine exclamation mark. So if you go to the link down below, I'll put the description, and I'll put the link in the description down below. If you go to that link and enter the code, there will be a discount. But for a subscriber and a viewer here in the United States, I'm going to give you a whole set of these. They come in a big box of 8, so you're going to get a set of 8 of these cichlid rocks in different sizes, small to large, and in between. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you need to go follow me. It's Tazawa_Tanks. So follow me on Instagram. And then down below in the comments, comment your Instagram name and also where you live, like your city and state. So you can say, my Instagram name is Fishy123 and I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That way I'll know that you are a US viewer, because I am sending on my own dollar, so I'm going to have to pay for shipping. So I'm sending a box of rocks, and I can't send a box of rocks internationally because it's just going to be it's not cost effective, and it's not going to just work logistically. But if you're here in the US, I will send you a box of rocks. So comment down below where you live and your Instagram handle. That way I can go to Instagram and send you a DM and get your shipping information should you be the random winner. So all you got to do, again, like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram, and then comment down below your Instagram handle and where you live. And I will send you a box of rocks. And we'll run this contest for about a week or so. And then after about a week has transpired, I'll randomly select a viewer and ship something out to you. So anyway, if you like this video, like it. Hopefully you're in the US and you're going to like it anyway. But if you're not, like it anyway. Subscribe to this channel. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.